Welcome back to LearnWire. In this video, it's going to be super cool. We're actually going to be doing a top tier ranking video. We're going to take all the AI content writers, specifically AI content writers. So it's not all the tools that I've reviewed on the channel, but specifically the AI content writers that I've reviewed. There's a couple on here that I haven't really reviewed on this channel, but I am fully aware of. Like Jarvis, and I'm going to throw them in here as well because I did have them for 5 or 6 months during 2021, so I can easily rate them. And let's see if there's any other ones. There's another one that's not, I haven't done a review on it, and it's outside of Appsumo, and it's Article Forge. So there's a couple in here. I think that's it. And then there's Closer's Copy right here. Other than that, all the rest of these tools, you will find all the reviews on this channel. I've reviewed every single one of these, and it'll be really cool. We're going to go ahead and rate these. But first, let's go in and see who won the drawing for the course right here. How to create YouTube videos fast using AI software. So we're going to go in and see who won that. All you have to do is make sure that you comment, that you like, and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and on this video, and then you can also win the next time I come out with a video. I'll do a new drawing. So super cool, super easy, and we've given the course away to about 4 or 5 people already. They're really enjoying it, and we've got a 5-star rating on the course, which is super cool. Now another thing I'll just mention is that in 2022 I just checked out one of my YouTube channels where I do this exact thing right here, and I actually had uploaded a couple different fully AI generated videos, and they actually earned the most money during the last month than any other video on the channel. So it's just dawned on me that I really need to attack this strategy right here in 2022. So that's super cool. So let's go in and see who won really quick. So we're on LearnWire. I'm going to go and grab the video YouTube, the URL. We're going to go back in here to our picker tool, and I'm going to paste that in right there and say fetch. I'm going to turn replies off and say continue. It's going to load the comments, and we're averaging about 12 comments every single video. Super cool. And right here, we've loaded 12 comments, and we're going to pick a winner, and here we go. So Rob Kiafi, you are today's winner. So Rob, all you have to do is email me right here. I'll put this on the screen real quick. Email me at learnwirereviews@gmail.com. Email me from the email address or the Google account that you used to put this comment in. Make sure you're subscribed and all that good stuff, and I will send you free access to the course, which is super cool. One last time, if you do want to enter your chance to win the course for free, all you have to do is the current video that you're watching right now. All you have to do is just like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications, and then also leave a comment on this video. The comment can be anything. It can also be, a suggestion for another review of a software, a suggestion for a video. It could be pretty much anything. And then the winner will be revealed in the next video. Let's jump into today's video. So here we are. In our tier list software. This was cool putting this together. I've never done one of these before. Actually did take some time. I had to go get screenshots of every single one of these softwares and all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave it right here. I could title these anything I want, but I'm just going to say S is the best. S is super or superior. It's just top notch, the best it can be, right? Top recommended software. Performs in speed and quality and price, all that stuff will take into account. And then you have just like grading someone's like in school, an A, B, C, or D. D being the worst. Actually, they should have S as green, and this should be the D should be red. But either way, we're going to leave it the way it is. We're going to go ahead and start off with this software called CATB. CATB was a software that I did a review on a couple weeks ago. And let me look over here into my notes where I'm going to put this one right here. All right, so this one I am going to start off, and we're going to put this right at the D mark. Now, I don't know if any of you have this software. Now, it was the interface and everything was a little bit like Rytr's, but it just did not come up with good content. It was hard to use. And it was just finicky, and I just did not enjoy using it. It didn't have a ton of reviews or anything like that as well. I kind of found it on Appsumo. So there was nothing exciting about it. It was just not even halfway as good as Rytr. So it's just not going to, I wouldn't recommend it. And in my review, I said that I just wouldn't pick up this tool. I wouldn't recommend it. So we're going to leave it right there. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and we're going to pick up, we'll just go right here, PepperType. So PepperType is going to go right up here to A, okay? So I haven't done, this is one of the first videos that I actually put on the channel, and it got thousands of views, and a lot of people picked up PepperType, and a lot of people were disappointed that they missed the PepperType deal when they still see that video, right? They can't pick up PepperType for a lifetime deal anymore. They're no longer on Appsumo. That's the thing with these softwares on Appsumo that I'm reviewing, is if you like the tool, you've got to pick it up, because it will go away. It's not going to be there forever, right? This is a lifetime deal startup software, and you're not going to get the opportunity to only pay one time for the software again. So you do have to, jump on board if it's something that you want. Now, PepperType is a thriving company, and you can go check out their website, and you would have to pay monthly in order to use the tool. But they just have some really, really good stuff, very specialized in almost every kind of content that you would want to create. The only downfall that they have is that they don't have a very robust long form editor. I think that is a request incoming, but they don't really have so it is a copy paste type thing. You can write long form content, no problem, but you do have to take your H2 tag, put it into one of their tools, and then push enter, and then grab that copy paste. So it's kind of a copy paste if you're doing long form content. And that, I guess, would be one of the reasons why I wouldn't put it into S. But I've used PepperType, and I use it a lot with coming up with descriptions for one of my Shopify stores for the product and so forth. So PepperType, really, really great tool. So we're on Rytr. Rytr, I'm going to go ahead and put here at, to be fair, Rytr, I did not use it all that much. I would appreciate if you guys would leave a comment below where you would rate it in comparison with all the other tools. But in some of these tools, I actually went back and had to watch a little bit of the review to remember exactly what I thought of the tools. I did not pick up Rytr, so I didn't buy it. And if a tool wasn't, so good that I didn't go up and pick it up and buy it, then it must not have been that impressive or that great for me. So I'm just going to leave it at the C. It's not a terrible tool, but it just was not. I think that it's very specific to email, so that's very important to pick out. It's very specific to email writing, and so you could pick that up if you just want a tool that's going to write emails and stuff. So this may be could go to a B or a C. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw it into a B, because I just don't think that's fair. I don't have the tool. It's probably really good with writing emails. So we're going to move it up to a B. All right. So we're on to Thunder Content over here. Thunder Content. I have this as a B. Now it's a A or a B. It's right in between here. Now I didn't pick this product up yet. I do know that a lot of people are picking this up. I'm going to go over to Appsumo and actually check out Thunder Content over here. It has only 12 reviews, and it's only 4-star tacos. So, when a tool is just really, really thriving and doing a really, really good job, it's going to average 5 tacos. And so I did think that it was pretty good quality content when I did my testing, but it also was a little cumbersome, where you also had to kind of do the copy paste thing in order to do the to create the content and stuff. And so where I'm at with what I like in an AI tool is something that I can create the content very fast. I want it to be able to create the content very fast. So speed is a big deal. So Thunder Content is a good tool. I would put it at A or B. I'm going to leave it at B for now. All right. So we've got Jarvis. Okay. Jarvis AI. Now this is one of those things where, they kind of set the standard in the industry. It's kind of like the gold standard. Now I was an affiliate with Jarvis, still getting commissions every single month. And I think I picked up their tool around February or March, and quickly got a ton of people signed up on a different channel, not this YouTube channel. And I did pay the $100 monthly fee for about 5 or 6 months. I didn't use the tool a ton. And at the end of the day, I didn't want to pay the $100. So it is the most expensive that I am aware of. Jarvis is the most expensive tool on the market, but that does also come with good reason. They do have, I believe, the right to charge that much because they have 30 plus employees. They're based out of Austin, Texas, and they put a lot of money and time and everything into their technology and their research. So this is a tool that you're going to get the premium cream of the crop tool, Jarvis. And so I can't, even though I don't pay for it monthly anymore, I cannot not put this at the very top. So Jarvis is at the very, very top. I will say one of the things I don't like about Jarvis is that the long form editor, I just when I try to write long form articles, it's not as good at, and of course they're improving it and it could be way better even today, but it's been a few months since I've used the tool a lot. But just writing, a 1,500 word blog post actually was a little cumbersome, even though they have a great long form content generator, and you can just keep pushing the generate content and it'll just keep writing. It'll keep writing. But when you want to write those blog articles or YouTube scripts where you want to move to different topics, right? You want to move to different subtopics within that article. Jarvis would struggle to move on to the next topic and stay within that topic without going above that topic, and if that makes any sense. So it was just one of the little things that it just wasn't the absolute best long form editor, and that's what I use AI writer tools the most for, is long form content for my blogs. But still, with that said, Jarvis does go to the top. They're putting so many resources. They've got a lot of money to spend on the tool to make it the best it is. So Jarvis is definitely going to be a superior tool compared to all the rest. Putting that up there. All right, so we're on Email Writer. Now, of course, this one is specific to email. I did include those two email ones in here because it is doing a lot of content writing for you. And so I have Email Writer. I did pick this tool up. I did buy the lifetime deal, and I have this one as an A, right? It's a really, really solid. The user interface is really easy to use. I've used other tools like this before, but they had low quality. There were so many bugs with the UI, and the quality of the content and everything was and there was a lot of spelling errors and stuff. Email Writer has over 1,500 templates and emails that it's going to spit out for you. And I actually used Email Writer last week in my other business, right? It's on the Make Money Online niche. I used Email Writer to write me about 5 or 6 emails, and I sent out those emails to, about 1,000 subscribers. And I made sales from the emails that I sent out from Email Writer. So pretty cool stuff. I can see how I'll be able to use Email Writer in 2022 for a lot of email promotions, which is really, really cool. And they are constantly adding to the amount of categories and niches that they provide. But there was a lot of, most of the popular niches are included in here, so you can have full follow-up email sequences. Another thing is that it'd be cool if they could extend it to maybe up to 30 emails for a follow-up sequence. Right now, I believe all of them just spit out 7 emails, which is still pretty good, but it would be cool if you could choose, like, I want 30 emails. But Email Writer, great tool. All right, so we're on Closures Copy. Now, I have had requests from some of you to do a review on Closures Copy, and I will do that in January of 2022. I'll do a full Closures Copy review. Now, I will say that I do have a lifetime access to Closures Copy, and it's a great tool, and I used it. I picked it up because I was selling a product, and I needed a sales page. I needed some really professional copy. Of course, I didn't want to pay $500 for someone to write me a sales page. So I picked up Closer's Copy, used one of their sales page templates, and it was really, really good. So it's definitely really good for if you want to create like a sales page and professional sales copy. But they do have a long form editor. They have a full AI content generator as well. Now, when I did try to go into there and use it, this year, it didn't spit out the highest quality of content. It had a hard time staying on topic. And so that's why I haven't used it in my business to generate, blog stuff. So I recommend Closer's Copy for sales page, and for sales pages for if you're a product creator. And then they have made a lot of improvements. So it'll be interesting to go back to it. I know that they've done some recipe type things where you can go in and put in a topic and it takes you step by step on to create a long form. And I also think, cause I do watch their videos when they come out with a new video, and it looks like they are improving their AI output. So right now, from just everything, putting all that together, I'm going to go ahead and throw this one up into a B right now. For quality, it probably knocks it down. You get a ton of stuff. You get unlimited content, all kinds of good stuff with Closer's Copy. It depends on what you're looking at. If you're going to say, well, it saved me hundreds of dollars for not having to write sales copy, then it could even go into one of these other categories, right? But I'm also trying to compare all these pretty much, other than the email ones, right? Trying to look at, if I want to write a 1,500 word blog post, where do these tools fall? And so I would have to give this one a B. Okay. So we're on Rytr. Rytr, or Rytr.me, right? Was named the hottest product, top selling product on Appsumo for 2021. They have like how many? Let's go over there real quick. Reviews. Look at all the reviews. 12 reviews. This ThunderContent's been on the platform for a month. It's hard to get reviews. Well, Rytr, let's go look at, they stayed on at least for half the year. And this is ending. So the offer is ending. I'll leave a link below. Go pick this up. Rytr. I definitely purchased this, the lifetime deal, because it is a very, very good tool, and they have 1,158 reviews, and they've averaged 5 tacos. So, and it's only $39, which is cheaper than most of the tools that are usually about $59 or $69. All right, so Rytr was definitely named basically they got the grand prize. They were the best tool on Appsumo for 2021. And so we're going to go over here. I'm going to look at what I rated it at. So for me personally, so some of this is going to be I'm trying to leave bias out of this, right? I really am, but there's going to be a little bit of it that's going to be from just my experience and using different tools. Now, Rytr, from the quality standpoint of the content, it just doesn't get an S for me. And some of the speed when you write the content on Rytr, go back and look at some of my reviews, but you have to go back in and spend time deleting the keywords that it gave you in order to write the content. And then I just never have been fully impressed with the output quality in Rytr. So I'm just going to bring it down one notch to an A. For now, that's where Rytr is. I just don't think it's quite like just the best tool, on earth. I just don't think it's up there, but it is very close right here. But I'm going to give it an A. Leave a comment below if you disagree. If you're like, no, this is definitely an S. It's way better than Jarvis. I don't know why you have Jarvis up there, but you don't have Rytr. Go ahead. I appreciate that feedback and what your guys' thoughts are as well. But I've used all these tools. I've used Rytr. I have the lifetime deal, and it just doesn't, it doesn't impress me enough to give it an S. Okay. So here we are with Article Forge. Okay. I haven't actually I don't think I've done a review on the channel. Let me go check real quick. Okay. So I'm going to look through here just real quick, just to make sure I haven't actually done an Article Forge review, and I haven't. Okay. Yeah. So I have not done an Article Forge review on the channel. Okay. But what I am going to But where I am going to put this is this one is going up here with Jarvis. Article Forge is super good. It's a great tool. I'm going to just go to the site and show you it. So this is Article Forge 3.0. It is a little pricey, right? I'm going to go click on the pricing. $27 a month if you pay yearly, which I paid yearly, right? I paid like $300 and something. How much was it? It was 27 times 12. I paid $324 for the entire year, but I'm only paying $27 a month, right? Jarvis is $100 and something per month, and you get 250,000 words a month. It's more than enough to fill your blogs and all the different things that you need it for. There's even API access. There's some tools that I'm using with other people that they're developing API access into their WordPress plugins, which I'll be able to use Article Forge to fill some automated blogs as well. Super cool stuff. You can go check this out. I can leave a link below as well. It is one of my top recommended products. Now, the reason why is that this is completely hands off when you use this tool. I will do a full review on Article Forge as well in January, but this is one of my favorite tools, and the quality of the content and the algorithm that they use to write the content is superior. The content just comes out and it sounds really, really good, like you hired somebody to go and write this content. So Article Forge definitely deserves to be up there at the superior, super level. So Article Forge is one of my favorite AI writing tools. Absolutely. All right. So we're going to go in here. Now we have Typely. Typely was terrible. It was an awful tool. You can see that in my review. You can see that they're struggling on Appsumo. I'm going to put Typely in. They are struggling right here with 20 reviews, and they, have 3.5. They're averaging 3.5 stars over 20 reviews. So they're just other people are noticing what I noticed in the review that I did, is that there's too many bugs. It's really hard to get content to actually to write content. It just is not as I thought this was going to be one of the coolest tools that I've seen for the year, and I was just I was just disappointed in it. So Typely gets a D as well. It's just I don't recommend that tool at all. We are on to Word Hero. I'm just going to immediately throw this one up here into the A. Really, really good tool over here, right? So Word Hero is a great tool. I think the only thing that it might be lacking is just speed. It was one of the slowest output. The speed of the output in Word Hero is among the slowest, but it does have very high quality. And so that is, I know that at the end of the day, the most important part. And it's a very robust, has 55 different modules. It's very much like Jarvis in the amount of modules that it has. And if you pay the $39 upgrade, once you buy the Appsumo deal, which is still available, then so basically $108, you're fully in with Word Hero. I get that question all the time about the confusion of the upgrade and all that. But basically, you got to buy two things. You got to buy the lifetime deal on Appsumo, and then once you're inside the app, if you want to use the long form editor, which I strongly suggest, it's $39. So $108, you will never have to worry about content again. Now, Word Hero, they give you unlimited content. So unlimited content is what you get with Word Hero. And so, it's really tough. I almost want to put the unlimited content here, never having to pay again. And the quality, I'm going to go ahead and make a different decision. We are going to put this up as an S. Word Hero is going to go up to the S because of the quality of output. It's able to tackle technical topics, and the fact that they give you unlimited if you buy the upgrade. $100, never have to pay again. That's 1 month of Jarvis, okay, for unlimited. Word Hero, buy one time, have unlimited content forever. So Word Hero definitely wins. It goes up there to an S. I had that as an A, but now talking about it and looking at everything right here, I've got to give it an S. We've got a few more to go. We've got AI SEO, and I have that one as a B. It's a very solid tool. I just don't have a whole lot to say. I didn't end up buying the tool, but leave a comment below what you guys think. If any of you bought this deal and if you've been using AI SEO, I believe that maybe the reason why I'm giving it, I probably would give it an A, but they were pretty stingy with the credits that they give you. You do not get as much content allowance, and that's why I'm going to give it a B, but it is a solid tool. And so here we go to Longshot, and where are we at with Longshot? I'm going to give it a B as well. It just had some features, and to me, because I have the lifetime deal as well. I actually paid $200 for the lifetime deal when it was on Dealify, I think. And here's the thing about it. It is a really cool concept. They're one of the only tools that actually has a sidebar you can see right here that recommends keywords while you're typing or writing and all that, which is good. But they're taking you from step 1 to step 5 or 6 to try to get your content output and generated is actually very clunky. I don't like, the tool is just not fast to get an actual article created for you. It's just not fast enough, and it's clunky, and it's kind of confusing on the steps. So it probably, if they made it simplified and made the UI better, then I would probably move it to an A. And the quality is pretty good as well of the content, but it's just not, a tool that I can see myself using on a daily basis. All these tools in the S and A are tools that I actually use and would use on a daily basis in my business. We are down to the last one, and this is Texta. Texta was very impressive. It is going to the top. Okay. It's going to the top for a couple different reasons. Now, quality of AI content, period, is, you're not going to get top notch, like you hired somebody to write, paid $30 to $50 for someone to write you a real article. That costs a lot of money when you actually hire a professional writer. So you have to bear that in mind with all these AI writers. It's just going out and based on an algorithm and based on GPT-3, and then they're putting all that together. And so it's not going to be perfect content. None of these tools are going to produce perfect content, right? But Texta was so impressive. Go watch my Texta review, that it was able to write a 1,500 to 2,000 word article in literally like 10 seconds. Okay. And that is what I'm talking about with speed. You go watch the rank. If you want to see some more Texta stuff too, you can come through here and watch this video right here, Rank IQ and Texta. I've got a case study and a series that I've started, and you can see how I'm going to use Texta to spit out articles very quickly, and then use Rank IQ to do my keyword research for me, optimize my post, and then and I'll be coming back and updating you guys on this as well. So out of all the tools that I've reviewed, Texta was one of the coolest ones that just felt so, like when you're using it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is just insane. There's no other tool. There is no other AI tool that, the only one that comes close to doing what Texta does is Article Forge. And I'll tell you right now, Texta is faster, even faster than Article Forge. Article Forge quality a little bit higher, but they also fall short because you can only write a 750 word article at one time. And Texta, it pretty much will write, depending on how many subtopics you put in there, it will write a 3,000 word post for you. And it just spits out the H1, the H2 tags. It stays within its topic, and it's super impressive. So, and then they also are pretty generous with their credits as well. You really shouldn't run out per month with the long form content. So I'll be doing more videos on Texta in 2022, but that is a wrap on this tier list. Looks like I didn't have any that fell in the C. I guess I could just grab one and drop it down there, but this is where I'm at with the AI generators. Of course, there are other AI softwares out there that create content that like Niches and all kinds of different other ones that I did not do reviews on and I have not used. So these are only tools that I've used or reviewed on the channel. And so yeah, if you guys have another tool that was missed out on here and you would like me to check it out and do a review, leave leave a comment. That can be your comment below. If you want a chance to win my course over here, then all you have to do is comment, like, and subscribe, and you have a chance to win in the next video. I appreciate you guys. Also comment below if you guys liked this kind of video. Do you guys want me to do I was thinking about maybe doing a monthly roundup on the channel of maybe all the tools that I reviewed that month and just kind of put them in a tier list, because maybe it will help you guys decide what tools I think are, at the end of the day, when you wrap them all up in 1 month, which ones were the best. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I will also have a happy New Year's. Hope you guys prosper in 2022. I hope that everybody is healthy and well. I'll see you in the next video.